Jim Kelley's back from Home Depot. Tell you what, you got some brilliant ideas here for saving yourself some money with your heating bills, and making yourself more comfortable, right? Yeah. Like this thing popped into my head as soon as I saw it. Man, oh man, this is something I need, because for some reason I have a vent that is sending beautiful warm air from my furnace into my closet. And it really doesn't need to do that, right?
Right.
So what happens here?
Well, I mean, there's a few different options. If you're trying to prevent hot air going in, we've got magnetic covers.
Oh.
That you can easily throw over top of your vent. They just basically...
Oh, they look like
vent covers,
yeah.
But they'll completely eliminate the
They're different colors, too.
So you can match whatever you want. The Cyclone here, what it'll do is it actually draws more hot air from your furnace into areas that you want it. Let's say in a back bedroom where it's cold.
Okay.
Because you don't feel you're getting enough draw from the furnace. This will help to pull more of that warm air from the furnace into that back bedroom.
Booster fan plus, I like it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we've got a bunch of, I mean, heat deflectors really, they're important. They really get the heat more into the room. And
they really work, eh?
Yeah, they do. Anything
for next to nothing.
Really, there's no cost really associated with that, right, as far as that goes. But there's a lot of little drafts and those kind of things. And they come through light sockets and switch plug plates. Because there's a cavity behind the drywall, and that's where the cold air can sort of come through. These small insulators will help to eliminate a lot of that draft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coming through the plugs.
I like that, and you know this because you've renovated a lot of places.
Yeah, well, my place is in a constant state of renovation,
okay,
so I'm always trying out new things. The one thing, though, that's always worked, I found, is the window film. It really...
Is that really true? Do you find that effective?
It does a few different things. On the inside of a lot of windows, especially in the interior, you get condensation buildup. And that's where the hot air and the cold air, builds up on the window and then drips down, runs down your wall.
Doesn't that also tell you that you do have a problem if there's condensation?
Exactly.
Right.
This will help to eliminate that condensation buildup on the inside. It also cuts down on the heat loss through your windows, because windows typically are around an R3.
Yeah.
This will help to increase that R value.
It's the full kit too, right? It's got the tape, the plastic, everything in it.
The knife, everything, measuring tape.
Here's one for the patio door.
And it's quick and easy. It's an afternoon, and the amount of draft that it eliminates from coming into the house is huge, and that condensation buildup.
Gotcha. Here's another one of those vent covers. This one pops up and sends the air to a different direction.
Now, the other thing is around any of those openings where it goes through the wall, from the garage into the house, from the pipe, the water pipe going outside, gas lines, you should make sure that you use the spray foam around those areas. The proper one, of course, blue being for windows and doors, red being for around exhaust pipes and larger gaps.
Larger gaps.
Yeah, and that again is one more thing that'll help to really warm up the feel of your home.
Yeah, okay.
Draft seal, of course. This is a removable type of caulking. So let's say you're doing a basement window that you don't typically open until the summertime to get that draft coming through.
Right.
You can put this draft seal around the perimeter of the window. Come springtime, peels right off,
just
and the
like
window opens back up again, so you don't get that filling.
Yeah, I like this stuff. Is that for your garage floor?
Exactly.
Or any sort of area, like I see it around a hot tub. That's fantastic.
Exactly, and it prevents skidding. If you're walking around, just a little bit warmer on your feet, prevents ice buildup and
stops your friends from falling down when they step out of your hot tub.
Exactly. And then of course you got
there's one close by that had that happen recently. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, this will help solve that problem a little bit.
Okay.
We've also got sometimes we get freezing pipes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something you got to be careful with, eh? If that happens, man, you're in for a whole lot of hurt.
It doesn't take too long for a pipe to burst and then start to fill up your basement full of water or whichever floor it's on, and that can be a long fix-up.
I tell you what, we could talk about products all day long, but the best thing to go is identify your problem or identify what you want to do. Go into Home Depot and ask guys like you.
Exactly.
And people will help you out there.
Every department has a knowledgeable associate to be able to answer your questions.
Yeah, they help you every time. Every time you go in and you go, hey. They'll answer it. Jim, always a pleasure, my friend. Good to see you.
Kurt.
All right. We'll take a break. Be back to wrap up this Friday edition of the show. It's 9:52, coming up on 9:53. See you in a minute.